Hello everyone, thank you for watching. Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite historical novelists, Ruta Sepetys' book, Between Shades of Grey. Loved it, learned so much. My dream is to teach a course in which I have the money to buy all of her books and just say, where do you want to learn about today? Oh, Hungary, here's a book for you. The Spanish Civil War, here's a book for you. I just want to do that with her and Alan Gratz, and they just do such a wonderful job with historical fiction because they show the humanity of history, which when it's just like fact after fact after fact, and you don't know the story behind it, it gets pretty dry. So I appreciate everything she does for this. So one of the nice things I liked about this were the graphics. So this is dealing with the Great Terror of Joseph Stalin, and poor Lina and her family, who are actually Lithuanian and live in Lithuania, are arrested. Don't know why, which was not unusual for the time, just not fans of Stalin and didn't say, hey, we're fans of Stalin. So they were labeled the enemy and they were arrested. Excuse me. So what I like about this again is the depiction, because I know where Santa lives at the North Pole, but if you take a look, Lithuania is over here, and they take trains and they end up at the North Pole in Siberia. So if they're arrested, they're put on trains. The parallels between the Nazis and the NKVD, or Soviet secret police, are not lost. She does a great job with showing how cruel Stalin was and got away with it, really. As a Gen Xer, we were led to believe that Stalin was evil because he started the Cold War, in which, we had to practice the, get under your desks and wait to fuse to them when the nuclear bomb drops. But just the fact that he just manipulated Roosevelt and Churchill to need him during World War II. So it talks about excuse me, the Mr. Solanus, I think it's pronounced. They're celebrating Christmas Eve in the camp, and they find out that the reason why he's not celebrating is because he's Jewish. And they feel sorry for him because they have learned that Stalin, of course, invaded Lithuania, along with Estonia and Latvia, and wanted to take over Finland as well. I think Putin still has that country in his sights. But then they find out that Hitler, during World War II, is also in Lithuania now. So this poor guy is screwed no matter who is in power. So that just shows you what a horrible place it was. The best thing about this book is how she ends it in the epilogue. I don't think I could have read much more. They're in Siberia, they're dying of things like scurvy because they're not getting vitamin C, not enough daylight. So it's just the deaths are horrific. So when they do finally bring out the dead from their little huts, that the Arctic foxes eat the bodies. Okay, so because it's a permafrost, they can't bury the bodies, so they just kind of stack them up. And I couldn't read a lot more of this, especially when there are a few more deaths that we weren't expecting. Sepetys kind of saves us from that, and it's not an easy epilogue. You wonder why they were there so long, but you find out what happens to the characters. And, you know, it doesn't go on for another 200 pages. So I thought that was genius the way she ended this book with the epilogue. So again, this is called Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys. Again, just another home run and another way of learning about an event in world history that, because of time constraints and our Eurocentric beliefs, just isn't talked about. So again, Between Shades of Grey, Ruta Sepetys, highly recommend. Thank you for watching.